When you look at Philippians, the 2nd chapter, 30th verse. Philippians 2. Verse 30. That's the verse, but it's talking about Epaphroditus. Epaphroditus, and every church needs an Epaphroditus. What's an Epaphroditus, or what is are the characteristics of an Epaphroditus? An Epaphroditus, or the spirit of it, is one that gives of himself tirelessly.
Yes, sir. All right.
Here we find, and I'll take you to the 25th verse, where the Lord is first talking, and in the 19th verse, he's talking to Timotheus, and he's telling the people, be of good comfort, I know your state, for I have no man, in the 20th verse, no man like-minded who will naturally care for your state. For all seek their own, the things which are Jesus Christ. But ye know the proof of him, that as a son with the Father, he hath served with me in the gospel. So he's talking about Timotheus, and this is somebody you can say, this man has served with me, so you know he's a good person. He goes on, he says in the 23rd verse, he says, him therefore I hope to send presently, as so soon as I shall see how it will go with me. But I trust in the Lord that I also myself shall come shortly. Yet I suppose it necessary to send to you Epaphroditus, my brother, and companion in labor, and fellow soldier, but your messenger, and he that ministered to my wants. For he longed after you, in the 26th verse, he longed after you all, and was full of heaviness, because that he had heard that he had been sick. For indeed he was sick nigh unto death. But God had mercy on him, and not on him only, but on me also, lest I should have sorrow upon sorrow. I sent him therefore the more carefully, that when ye see him again, ye may rejoice, and that I may be less sorrowful. Receive him therefore in the Lord with all gladness, and hold such in reputation. Because for the work of Christ he was nigh unto death, not regarding his life, to supply your lack of service toward me. What Epaphroditus gave was himself.
Come on.
That's why I say every church needs an Epaphroditus. One that is not concerned about themselves, but they minister to the want or the things that the people of God, the man of God, is in need of. Strong, vigilant, hardworking, not one that whips out and cries and complains all the time. Do we have an Epaphroditus among us?
Yes.
One that will give of themselves. One that will not say, well, I don't know if I can go this time. But they'll see that mother or a father is destitute and in need. You see why we can't lean on our own understanding and put our faith in man? Cursed is the man that makes that man so important in his life, makes flesh his arm. We need people like Malcolm to be an Epaphroditus. Kill himself. We need people like Rodney, like Sister Brenda, to give of themselves, like our elders, Brother Jonathan and Brother Fritz, to give of themselves. An Epaphroditus that will say, I'll sit up with you all night long. I'm not going to let you go. That person that's sick. And you know what an Epaphroditus will do also? An Epaphroditus will fight for those that are weak. Just before I came here, I had one of my students that a professor had verbally abused. Treated the young man so bad. And I was upset. Because a student doesn't know their rights and that they have certain things that they can do. And I know that's why people take advantage of people sometimes, because they don't think they know what to do. So I became an Epaphroditus for that young man. I moved quickly after hearing that he had been verbally abused by this professor. And I say, oh, we don't play this at our college. We don't take that. I'm not going to take it. I don't think I ever did this before, but I was bold as a lion. I immediately took him out that professor's class and transferred him to somebody else's class. Because I said, you should not have to go through being verbally abused by somebody who is ignorant and does not have compassion. So that's what we do, folk. That's what the Epaphroditus, the people that see that there is a need or a want, they stand in the gap. Can't be intimidated. If somebody needs help, we need somebody who cannot be intimidated. Somebody that we won't always find crying all the time. We need somebody strong. And that's what the church needs more so than ever before. There are a lot of abused children in this world. There are a lot of abused children who've grown up to be adults. And they still get the shakes and have nightmares because of the abuse they've gone through. We need someone to cover those that have been abused, misused, and taken advantage of.